Hey, Scott from aristocop.com here.
And Seth from theshrinkingpastor.com.
And together, the three of us, we are Markwood Men's Breakfast Club. Welcome back once again. Morning, boy.
Are you okay?
I'm feeling okay.
All right, good.
Feeling okay. How about yourself?
I'm doing well.
All right, good.
I need to tighten the bolts on this thing.
Yeah, we've been saying that for a while. Today, we're going to be smoking Mac Baren Mixture. The high-quality pipe tobacco Scottish blend. And this was provided to us by Sutliff. Thank you, Sutliff. Quite a long time ago.
It's aged.
Quite a long time ago, before the FDA said that they're not allowed to do this. Hey, you know what? A word to those of you who would love to send samples. You're actually allowed to do that if it's for a promotional testing like what we do. So I was reading about that recently. That is one of the provisions that was provided by the FDA.
For businesses.
For businesses,
right.
Yes.
Because individuals could send it.
Yeah, anyway. Right. But if Sutliff or someone wanted to provide Markwood Men's Breakfast Club with some tobacco, probably not Sutliff, but if some other company wanted to send us...
We're getting tons of tobacco
I know.
for a while.
I know. Hold on. I just opened it up and I don't have a pipe to smoke it out of.
That's a problem.
Yeah. Oh, I want it.
All right. So the words that he just said
Just shut up.
are not at all true. What he means is he hasn't chosen his pipe to smoke it out of.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm looking at a table with about 40 corncob pipes.
What do I want to smoke this out of?
None of which are Aristocobs, which is fine. Because if there was an Aristocob on the table, he wouldn't smoke it out of that.
I'm going to smoke it out of a Cobbett. Which one is this? I don't know. It's the acorn-shaped one.
We call that Wobbly McDugle.
Yes,
That's I had
one
one of those here.
This is a Holden pipe.
Yeah. It's a don't put it downs kind of pipe.
So there's the housekeeping. But actually, what I want to talk about is some more housekeeping. Hey, you're smoking a Dagner.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking. That's funny you would do that. I was looking here for a Dagner poker. I guess I don't have it right here.
Oh,
that's funny.
That is
because
funny.
I was looking for mine.
I've got mine right here.
I see that about you.
I've got one right here.
Oh, that's an actual Dagner briar pipe. Yeah. Did you see Chris Morgan's, what did he call them? Lightning pipes? Oh my gosh. If you haven't seen these, it's probably too late for you to buy them because he only made a very, very small sampling of these. And it's using a process, and you and I have both shared videos with each other of guys doing this. Izzy Swan has done this, a few other guys on YouTube, which is a process where you put a liquid down on a piece of wood and then you run an electrical current through it and it causes it to burn. But it burns very strategically and it looks like lightning. And Chris Morgan has done this to a couple of his pipes, and the one that really caught my eye was he did it with a briar cigar.
Ah, cool.
And let me see if I can get Instagram to work here in the shop.
Do we have a briar cigar to show for people who haven't?
I have a Cobb cigar.
Okay.
This was a Chris Morgan designed Cobb cigar, and the briar cigar is a briar version of that. He, of course, would say just the opposite. Well, anyway, maybe Instagram will open up, maybe it won't. So anyway, a couple things that are kind of running through my mind that are related to the Aristocob channel and stuff that needs to be on the calendar here as we kind of gallop towards the end of the year. And boy, the timing of this year is horrible because as we do every year, we celebrate International Corncob Pipe Month, which is the month of November. And we usually do that through discount or a freebie or something on Aristocob.com. We haven't even thought that through yet, and we're going to do something, right? So that's something to look forward to. Maybe, leave a comment. What would move the needle for you as, you were thinking about buying corncob pipes? What kind of promotion would attract you?
Plus No Shave November coming up.
Gosh.
All sorts of November stuff.
There it is.
That is gorgeous.
All right.
Holy cow.
Hold that up to the camera if you can. You got to tilt it a little bit. Isn't that cool? That's so cool. Morgan Pipes is his Instagram feed. You can find that, and he also did some kind of a briar pipe in that as well. To show the process. He and I were voxing a little bit today and talking about that.
What's that mean?
Voxer is a phone app that is a means of communicating in very brief messages, either through text or through images or through links or through voice. So it works kind of like a walkie-talkie, and it's just a really quick way to connect with folks that you're connected with. And I use that with a number of friends and some folks in the YouTube pipe community and
if you
here in our family.
And if you've used Voxer and you didn't know, there's also a web version, so you can use it on your desktop.
I didn't know that.
Almost every time I Vox you during the daytime, it's through the website. So you can use your computer microphone for audio, and you can use text. So it's really, really great if you're in a texting conversation, because you can type with a full-size keyboard.
Yeah, kind of a rule that we have is to respond in kind, because if I'm driving down the road and can't text, I must speak into the phone, and I may not be able to read. Now, unfortunately, there are times where he may not be able to speak, and
which just means if I respond in text
then
to spoken,
I just have to wait.
You're gonna have to wait.
Yeah. Anyway, talking with Chris a little bit, and he had somebody or some buddies push back at the cost of this, that it's it's another, let's say, $30 on top of the normal price. Okay, and his point was, and he had two of them, he's potentially damaging an expensive pipe.
Yeah.
And number two, he is taking his life in his own hands, because it is a very high voltage current that runs through that the wood. And I was reminded of making magna cobs and
it takes more time.
Yeah, and having to drill holes in the bottom of Missouri Meerschaum pipes, and the occasional one where I mismeasured the thickness of the bottom. I would go through all the pipes and pick out all the thick bottom pipes. Then I would cull through those to make sure they were the best possible looking ones, because I'm not going to charge somebody an additional charge for a premium pipe and have it be one of the ugly ones. Right. And then I'm drilling a hole through the bottom of a couple of them. So I charge like $3 to put a 50-cent magnet in the bottom. And I had a few people comment about that. It's like, well, then go drill a hole in your own pipe and put a 50-cent rare earth magnet. I couldn't buy them for 50 cents because I bought them in bulk, for one thing. Can't buy one for 50 cents.
Yep, and good luck. And I'll sell you a replacement pipe when that one doesn't work.
That's right. So anyway, talking to Chris about that was kind of interesting, because it's such a cool process, seeing it done on tabletops and things like that. It never occurred to me that you could do it with a pipe. So that's really, really cool results. Let's see. So besides International Corncob Pipe Month coming up in November, we need to start thinking about Tobacco Advent. I've already had a couple folks say, hey, are you taking tobacco and where do I send it? And I said, wait a second, we haven't talked about it, and we don't know yet what the parameters of this year's Tobacco Advent countdown is. So explain what Tobacco Advent is for those of you who are new.
So if you're new, Tobacco Advent is a large portion of our channel. In fact, it's probably half or maybe even more than half. Probably 125 videos at this point. And so when we first started the channel, we had the idea to do a tobacco and pipe themed advent calendar. You know, the little ones that you get for kids and have pieces of chocolate behind them leading up to the days of Christmas. And so we do that with pipe tobacco, and typically viewers will send tobacco in, and that's not because we're greedy, but because typically it's just 2 pipes worth, so we can each have one, and we always smoke in a Morgan nose warmer.
The official pipe of Tobacco Advent, the naked Morgan,
right.
as a matter of fact.
And the reason for that is it gives you guys an opportunity to share your favorite tobacco, the things that maybe you can get locally that are not well known. For us, it was a great opportunity when we were first starting out to try new things, because we started this channel really having only smoked 1 tobacco. Now he smoked a lot more, but it's still at least 50-50, 1Q and everything else. And so it's great. And so those videos are really short, usually between 5 and 10 minutes long, but we post them every single day, December 1 through Christmas Day. And
which, yes, does not exactly follow the Advent calendar, but it follows the Tobacco Advent calendar.
That's right.
Now, last year we did something really stupid.
Well,
because we had done this
true.
for a couple years, we thought, you know what, instead of asking people to send us their favorite tobacco, because, if you got a favorite, you're probably holding on to it, send us your least favorite tobacco. Well, that was stupid. Whose idea was that?
We thought that it could be interesting to see. One of the things that we have learned through Tobacco Advent, smoking, and when we record those, we will record 10 days worth of videos in one sitting, back to back to back to back. And so we're trying a whole slew of things, and people would send us their favorite tobacco, and it was always a bit of a challenge for us when we didn't like what they sent, because you don't want to say, this is nasty, thank you, but this is gross. Please don't send me more of this, right? And
yeah. Oh, and do you recall, though, that oftentimes they would send us far more than the amount we had asked for? A big old bag.
We'll get one of these. This is my favorite tobacco, guys. Enjoy this.
I blend myself.
Yeah. And so, for that reason, and because after a few years we had tried a lot of the very popular blends, you come to learn that a lot of the house blends are the same blend, tobacco shop to tobacco shop.
We smoked a lot of Lane 1Q.
And so we thought it would be interesting, could be interesting, to try some of people's least favorites, because even though you don't like it, maybe we do. People's tastes vary. And
turns out not as much as we thought.
Well, it wasn't even that, but the comments we got after it started was, I don't want to see you smoke something I hate. That's not interesting to me. I'd like your opinion. And we rarely give our opinions. We do during Tobacco Advent, though.
We do.
I don't want your opinion on something that I already know is gross. And so it was like a week into it that we switched and said, okay, please, at this point, send us your favorite, because we didn't get very much tobacco.
Yeah, we kind of deemed that idea a little bit of a fail. And so this year, if you're interested, we would love for you to share with us a small sampling. And, what we're talking about is like a little bag, a small, teeny,
no bigger
snack
than
bag.
This.
With enough for us to fill up 2 small corncob pipes, okay? Again, small corncob pipes. And if you're interested in sharing that with us, we will provide you the address below, and a little bit of instruction, okay? Also, last year we did something that I really liked, but we will not have time this year. With both of us moving, we asked folks last year to include a video, to record a private video and send that to us in private, and we would incorporate that. I really liked that we did that.
Yeah.
We can't do that this year. So we're just asking for a little less of a commitment. If you could send us that tobacco, and like I said, we'll give you some instructions on, what information we would like to have about that tobacco.
Yeah, what we really like is we really enjoy when the tobacco is shared with a story to it, getting to share that story, because we will read any for public consumption letter or anything that's written in the package, and you're not giving away tobacco for nothing. People who contribute, we send a ornament Cornament, which is a Morgan nose warmer on a hanger, signed and dated by us. So
Did we sign them last year?
Oh no, we had stickers. We had stickers. But some of our viewers have multiple years worth of ornaments on their Christmas tree, and being nearsighted, I didn't think, or short-sighted, I didn't think to keep any from the previous year, so I don't have any ornaments, you punks. But
you know, but you know what? And part of my thinking about getting these as soon as we can is the sooner we have them, the sooner we can try to start fitting in some of these recordings. And the sooner we can then get your ornaments out to you.
Yeah.
Because in years past, we've sent some of them out after Christmas.
Right.
And what fun is that? Right?
So the other thing we like to do, though, is we encourage you guys to make videos, reactions, if you've smoked what we smoked. Every single day of Tobacco Advent, we'll ask a question and we'll discuss. And so usually we'll ask the question, we'll pack our pipes, discuss, and then we'll share our thoughts on the tobacco from the previous day, and then we love it when you guys answer the questions and tag it, share it with each other that way. It's my favorite thing that we do every year. And if you're interested to see what that looks like, please go back. You can see again over 100 of these Tobacco Advent videos every single year. We've done them, and so yes, it's just a lot of fun. So, but if you're interested in being a part, please send the tobacco soon so we can get that, because they probably will be moving in the middle of December. I don't want our wives to kill us if we need to run to the shop to film some videos. So the sooner we get that, it will relieve some of that stress. And the better the videos will be, I think. Yeah.
I think it's good. It's good.
Yep.
So anyway, hey, thank you for participating. Thank you for your time today. We do value your time, and we appreciate the time that you spend with us. And leave us a comment. Yeah, I mentioned on the Aristocop channel the other day how much I really enjoy comments. You know, a lot of YouTubers will talk about thumbs up and share and all that. Okay, great. That's wonderful. Please do that too. But far more interesting to us is let's have a conversation. So.
Did you know we're over 1,600 subscribers now?
I did not know that.
We jumped up about 30 from some video. I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah.
Good to have you here.
That's right. Welcome. Some of the comments, too, we've had some people commenting on older videos, people that are new to the channel, and that's been a lot of fun to get to reply to some of those questions. People just discovering videos that are 4 years old. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I get that over on the Aristocop channel, too. Because it's interesting how YouTube turned out to be different than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
You know, I thought when I did the Aristocop channel that I maybe would record about 20 videos and then I'd be done. No more videos to record. But people will hit the subscribe button and then they'll wait aggressively for the next video to show up and not check the backlog. I would dare say that our best videos are ones that we recorded before today.
Absolutely. No question. So go watch one of those. Leave us a comment when you do, telling us that it was better than the video you watched today. And we'll see you guys next week.
Make it a great week.